I went to an acupuncturist, and he said, "Do you work with electronics?" And I said, "Yeah, I happen to." And he said, "Well, let me polarize your watch for you, because electronics can really be dangerous." One, two. And he offered to come over and polarize my house, but I kept picturing these shelves and shelves of blank masters, and I said, maybe let's skip the polarization of my house. This filter here is a voice of
authority. It's the voice of a kind of shoe salesman, or of a guy who's trying to sell you an insurance policy you don't really want or need. Pirates actually invented ventriloquism. So I keep stuff like this around my house, you know, just to remind me of these kind of issues.
I use backup singers from boxes, electronic backup singers. These are some girls. And they come in. Well, I see by your outfit that you are a cowboy.
Well, I see by your outfit you're a cowboy too.
Well, I see by your outfit you're a cowboy too. This filter here is something that I was using in a song called Coolsville, and it has a delay like this, like this, like this, like this. Just repeats itself like that. And it's for a song I wrote for a film. I shot a film in Japan about people going to work, and you just see their faces in the subway, just watch their expressions, and I really loved watching this loop, and so I wrote a song about these people going to work, and it's called Coolsville. Hey, little darling, hey, I'm coming your way, little darling. You know, where you work is really important, and for me, I really like being in the clutter of my house, and so I like to work here. There's just a lot of good junk, and well, like this drum, for example. This is beautiful little ceramic drum, which I used for some basic tracks, and it goes like.
Beispiele paranormale Tonbandstimmen. Was sind paranormale Tonbandstimmen? Es sind Stimmen unbekannter Herkunft. Es sind paranormale Tonbandstimmen.
Ihren Klang. Ich verstehe die Sprachen. Ich verstehe die Sprachen nicht. Ich höre nur ihren Klang.
Honey, you're my one and only, so pay me what you owe me. The lights are going down slowly. In the woods, the animals are moving. In my dreams, you're talking to me. Your voice is moving through me. You talk as if you
accomplish them there and it's so destiny, 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 accomplish them there and it's so destiny.
Beispiel Nummer 22.
The sun is shining slowly. The birds are flying so low. Honey, you're my one and only. So pay me what you owe me. Sun's coming up like a big bald head bulging up over the grocery store. It's Sharky's day. It's Sharky's day today. Sharky wakes up and Sharky says, there was this man and there was this road, and if only I could remember these dreams. I know they're trying to tell me something. Strange dreams. And Sharky says, I turn around, it's fear. I turn around again, and it's love. Oh yeah, strange dreams. And the little girls sing. And the manager says, Mr. Sharky, he's not at his desk right now. Could I take a message? And the little girls sing. Sharky, he's Mr. Heartbreak. They sing. Sharky, yeah, he's Mr. Heartbreak. Sharky says, all of nature talks to me. If I could just figure out what it was trying to tell me. Listen. Trees are swinging in the breeze. They're talking to me. Insects are rubbing their legs together. They're all talking. They're talking to me. And short animals, they're bucking up on their hind legs, talking to me. Hey, look out! Bugs are crawling on my legs. Yeah, I'd rather see this on TV. Tones it down. Sharky says, I turn around, it's fear. I turn around again, Sharky says. All night long I think of those little planes up there, flying around, you can't even see them, they're specks. And they're full of tiny people going places, and Sharky says, you know, I bet they could all land on the head of a pin. And the little girls sing. He's Mr. Heartbreak. They sing. He's a slow day. On the edge of the lake, he's a whole landscape gone to seed. He's gone wild. He's on an island slip at midnight on the road to Boston a long time ago. And Sharky says, lights, camera, action, timber! At the beginning of the movie, they know they have to find each other, but they ride off in opposite directions. Sharky says, I turn around, it's fear. I turn around again, it's love. Nobody knows me, nobody knows my name. You know, they're growing mechanical trees. They go to their full height, and then they chop themselves down. Sharky says, all life comes from some strange lagoon. It rises up, it bucks out to its full height from a boggy swamp on a foggy night. It creeps into your house, it's light, it's light. I turn around, it's fear. I turn around again, and it's love. Nobody knows me, nobody knows my name. Deep in the heart of darkest America, home of the brave. You've already paid for this. Listen to my heartbeat. The little girls sing. And the edge of the lake, they sing.
Agent Mr. Shark, flight courtesy California 3.
And Sharky says, I turn around, it's fear. I turn around again, and it's love. Little girls sing. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow. That's where I wanna. That's where I'm gonna. That's where I'm gonna go.
In our country, you're free, and so you're born, and so they say, you're free. So happy birthday. And even if you're born to lose, even if you're a complete wreck when you were born, you might still grow up to be president, because you're free.
Today you might be an average citizen, a civilian, a pedestrian, But tomorrow you might be elected to some unexpected office or sell your novel and suddenly become famous. Or you could get run over by a truck, and your picture could get into the papers that way. Because you're free, and anything might happen, so happy birthday.
Gee, all those lights and all those screens. The New York experience is mind-boggling. I don't think I've ever seen that many screens before, and I'll probably come again. It was really amazing, mind-boggling.
You're walking, and you don't always realize it, but you're always falling at the same time. With each step, you fall forward. Over and over, you're falling, then catching yourself falling. And this is how you can be walking and falling at the same time.
Look, over there, it's a real dog, and it's really talking.
I wanted you, and I was looking for you, but I couldn't find you. I wanted you, and I was looking for you all day, but I couldn't find you. I couldn't find you.
Well, I paid my money, and I've got this funny feeling that somehow, it's not what I paid my money for. I mean, I paid my money, and I just don't think this is what I paid my money. What I paid my money for.
No one has ever looked at me like this before. No one has ever stared at me for so long like this. This is the first time anyone has ever looked at me like this, stared at me like this for such a long time, for so long.
Well, he didn't know what to do, so he decided to just watch the government and see what the government was doing and kind of scale it down to size and run his life that way.
She said the hardest thing to teach her 3-year-old kid was what was alive and what wasn't. The phone rings, and she holds it out to her kid and says, "It's Grandma, talk to Grandma." But she's holding a piece of plastic, and the kid says, "Hey, wait a minute, is the phone alive? Is the TV alive? What about that radio? What is alive in this room and what isn't?" Unfortunately, she doesn't know how to ask these questions.
We were in a large room full of people, all kinds, and they'd all arrived at the same time. They were all free, and they were all asking themselves the same question. What is behind that curtain? They were all free, and they were all wondering what would happen next.
This is the time, and this is the record of the time. This is the time, and this is the record of the time.
is no parking in the red zone. Please stand clear of the moving platform. Please stand clear of the moving platform. Mr. Green, white courtesy telephone, please. Mr. Green, white courtesy telephone, please.
Concentration. Empty your mind. Let the rest of the world go by. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Close your eyes. Rocks and stones, broken bones, everything eventually comes crawling home in the night, in the night, in the night. Please forgive me if I fall short of your mark, but there are things still buried in my heart box, heart box, heart box. Then vanish. Unstoppable time. All the things you left behind in the night, in the night. Concentration, empty your mind. Let the rest of the world go by. And when the tears fall from both my eyes, they fall from my right eye, because I love you. And they fall from my left eye, 'cause I cannot bear you. Rocks and stones, broken bones, everything eventually comes crawling home in the night, in the night, comes crawling in the night, comes crawling in the night, comes crawling in the night. In the night, comes crawling in the night, comes crawling in the night, comes crawling. There's a story in an ancient play about birds called The Birds. And it's a short story from before the world began. From a time when there was no earth, no land, only air and birds everywhere. But the thing was, there was no place to land, because there was no land. So they just circled around and around, because this was before the world began. And the sound was deafening. Songbirds were everywhere. Billions and billions and billions of birds. And one of these birds was a lark. And one day her father died. And this was a really big problem, because what should they do with the body? And there was no place to put the body because there was no earth. The lark had a solution. She decided to bury her father in the back of her own head. And this was the beginning of memory. Because before this, no one could remember a thing. They were just constantly flying in circles. Constantly flying in huge circles. We embody the spirit of motion. We're bodies in motion. We're bodies in motion. We dig down in the ocean, swing up to the stars. We own the moon and the earth. We're masters of Mars. We're bodies in motion. We embody the spirit of motion. Our ancestors cowered in caves, afraid of the dark and the thunder. Wrapped up in black magic and rage, they were slaves
to their hunger. Now we fly across mountains and plains. We know all about time and big numbers. Your body's in motion. We embody the spirit of motion. I love you with all my heart. You have my devotion. I loved you from the start. We're bodies in motion. We embody the spirit of motion. Eternal speed puts a dent in my shoulder, burning my spine, burning my spine. Some say the future is crowds fighting for water and space. Chaotic and dark and loud. Everything used to have been taken. But I say the future's within. The still point to the mind. When we escape the bonds of earth and break the bonds of time. Somebody asked me to design religion, I would make it all about snow. No good or evil and no suffering. Just perfect crystal spinning in ecstasy, 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 ecstasy. Ooh, the weight of the world, eternal spin, puts a dent in my shoulder, burning my spine, burning my spine. Ooh, the weight of the world, eternal spin. Puts a dent in my shoulder, burning my spine, burning my spine. We dig down in the ocean, swing up to the stars. We own the moon and the earth. We're masters of Mars. Bodies in motion. We embody the spirit of motion. Bodies in motion. We embody
see the spirit of motion. I come very briefly to this place. I watch it move. I watch it shine. Yamano, what does she know? Sakebi, what does she know? Koyama, you shall know. Kokoku, what does she want? Sokoni, what does she want? Asobo, they say the dead will rise again. And here they come now. Strange animals out of the ice age. And they stare here, dumbfounded, like big mistakes. And we say, keep cool. Maybe if we pretend this never happened, they'll all just go away. What does she want? So Cody, what does she want? Asobo, me what touch you? And yet, what touch you? People know what we could all be. Kotori, what does she know? Wrong. Sakebi, what does she know? Wouldn't be the first time. Koyawo. They say the world is small, small world. They say that man is tall now, tall man. They say the stars are closer now. Thank you, lucky stars. You come very briefly to this place. And they say, look, down there, a haunted planet spinning round. They say, watch it move, watch it shake, watch it turn and shake. And we say, watch us move, watch us shake. We're so pretty. We're so pretty. We say, watch us move now. Watch us shake. We're so pretty. Shake our hands. Shake our hands. We shake our feet. We're so fine. The way we move, the way we shake. We're so nice. My eyes snap open and I get up, I say, this must be my lucky day. Jump up, get out, get on my way. Every slobbery frog and every mangy dog that crosses my path reminds me you're my precious jewel and you're my precious one, my compensation. I used to live in a big house. All I ever thought about was getting out. When I met you, there was something about you. Every slobbery frog and every mangy dog that crosses my path conspires to remind me I love your bread. I love your bread. I love your bread.
blue lagoon. Always used to wonder who I'd bring to a desert island. Of his bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade, but that suffers a sea change into something rich and strange. And I alone am left to tell the tale. Call me Thanks a lot. I've been getting lots of sun, lots of rest. It's really hot. Always used to wonder who I'd bring to a desert island. Days. I remember rooms. Nights. I swim in the blue lagoon. So plain today. Flying low over the island, but my mind was somewhere else. And if you ever get this letter, thinking of you,
Love and kisses. Blue Pacific. Signing off. I remember where I came from. There were burning buildings in a fiery Red Sea. I remember all my lovers. I remember how they held me. World without end. Remember me. East, the edge of the world. West, those who came before me. When my father died, we put him in the ground. when my father died. It was like a whole library burned down. World without end. Remember me.